We end tonight's show with a story from India. It's a story of hope. It's the story of India's president, Droupadi Murmu. She's 64 years old. She's India's youngest and first tribal president. The story of Murmu's struggles shines brighter than any party color. It's a series of firsts, and it's inspirational to say the least. Murmu was born into a Santali family in the Indian state of Odisha. Santals are among India's most marginalized communities. They are an ethnic group with a population of around 5 million. Most Santals work in agricultural fields or as coal miners or daily wage laborers. Murmu was the first woman in her village to go to college. She began her career as a teacher. She went on to become a government clerk before choosing to enter politics. Murmu was elected to the state legislature twice. She also held diverse ministerial responsibilities. She went on to serve as the governor of the state of Jharna, and all through her rise, she remained rooted to her origin and committed to her people. While serving as governor, she was expected to sign anti-tribal bills. The bills allowed the government to lease tribal land and make commercial use of tribal land. Murmu refused to sign those bills. She went against a government that was led by her own party. She prioritized her people over politics. Droupadi Murmu not just struggled against societal odds, but also rose against personal loss. She had 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. She lost both her sons. Her husband too died of cardiac arrest. She rose in the face of these personal tragedies. Today she's become India's first tribal president, India's first president to be born after independence. Also, India's youngest president and only the second woman in office. Droupadi Murmu's election to the Rashtrapati Bhavan is India's message to the world. It's a message of representation, of commitment to diversity. In India, tribals constitute just 8.6% of the population. Also in India, you have a tribal woman who is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Which other country can boast of something similar? Droupadi Murmu's story instills hope. She had odds stacked against her. Her family had limited resources. Social hierarchy stood against her. So did economic inequality. But Murmu was unstoppable. Yes, elections are about politics. They're also about political calculations, these choices. But all of it does not take away from what she contributed to her rise. Murmu's story teaches you to dream. Her struggles teach you to believe in yourself. Her rise is a message to every young girl out there, no matter which part of the world you're from, no matter what your mother tongue is, what your ethnicity is, you too can rise if you persist. Let Indian President Droupadi Murmu be our Monday motivation. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.